I know we've heard all the myths about Tucson, Arizona, but let me tell you, most are not true. If you think you know about Tucson, Arizona, you may be surprised because in this video, I'm going to share the top 5 myths about Tucson, Arizona, and show you that these myths are not always what they seem. So let's get on it right now. Hey there, my name is Robert Craig. I'm a trusted local real estate advisor with eXp Realty here in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. So if this is your first time on my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about Tucson, where to live, hiking, biking, golf, restaurants, bars, theater, you name it, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And I get calls every single day from people just like yourself who are thinking about making a move out here to Tucson, and I absolutely love helping people. So if you're thinking about making that move, give me a call, text, email, whatever, just reach out. I love to offer my assistance. Myth number 5, Tucson is only a desert. Now, granted, most of Tucson is located in the valley, and it is desert terrain, but we're also surrounded by big mountains all around us. Most of these mountains are filled with very, very lush green foliage, trees, huge pine trees. And the most popular area we go to is close. It's only 45-minute drive up Catalina Highway is Mount Lemmon, the town of Summerlin, which is on the top of Mount Lemmon. It's a really cute town. Excuse me, it's got shops, restaurants, bars. You can even stay up there for the night. It's got a ski run as well. It's not the Rockies, but good enough for this old guy. But I normally just hang out with my 10-year-old daughter. She likes to sled. So, and by the way, Mount Lemmon is always in the summer is always 20 degrees cooler than down in the valley, which is definitely a huge perk when temperatures in the city get to be over 100 degrees. Myth number 4, Tucson is only for retirees. Now, it is true that Tucson is a hotspot for retirees, especially active ones, but the Tucson area also attracts young students from around the world. The University of Arizona is located here, downtown, which makes it, for a really hopping bar, restaurant scene, art studios, music festivals. Also, they have a great sports team, which attracts, pretty much all ages of people. I remember when we first moved here, I had a Arizona State University baseball cap on. I almost got thrown out of the bar. They love their sports teams here, especially basketball, which has become somewhat of an obsession with the locals. I love it myself. Myself and my family, we actually recently moved here from Chicago, and I definitely would not consider this town a retiree town. There's tons of stuff to do for kids. There's parks, museums, water parks, and even horseback riding, which is one of my daughter's favorite things to do. Myth number 3, Tucson is a city full of crime all over the city. Well, this is probably the number 1 question I get from people looking to move here. Now I'm not saying that Tucson has zero crime, but I'm saying that all bigger cities have some sort of crime-ridden areas, don't they, right? We just moved here from Chicago, and I would definitely say that Tucson is a lot quieter than in comparison to Chicago. So there are always, there's always some pockets of crime in these larger cities. So educate yourself on where those areas are. Sometimes it can kind of be like block to block. And there are several websites out there that you can use to see where those areas are located. So some of the suburbs here, Tucson, are actually some of the safest areas in all of Arizona. So do your due diligence. I always tell anybody interested in moving here to check the stats for yourself. One person's opinion of a particular area may not be another's. Myth number 2, there is nothing to do in Tucson. Well, granted, we are not a huge city. We're not the state's capital, don't have any professional sports teams here, no big name restaurants, and really everything closes early. But we do have many awesome local businesses and restaurants. and bars, and tons of outdoor activities, including hiking, biking, golfing, which I love, skiing, hunting, fishing, parks, museums, live music scene downtown, local events, farmers market, and actually there's horse racing right down the street over at Relito Park, which is cool. So you could honestly really spend like a year here and never really be able to do everything there is to do in Tucson. So we actually recently, as I said, recently moved here from Chicago, and I honestly honestly thought that I would miss kind of the energy and the vibe of the big city. But you know what? I've actually come to really love the old Pueblo and all the outdoor year-round stuff to do, like golfing. So although I do admit I do miss my cubbies. Myth number 1, we got there. It's a dry heat. Granted, that's true throughout most of the year, but come the end of July, all the way into early September, it's monsoon season here. So the storms will just blow up during the day pretty much out of nowhere, these huge clouds. And the humidity gets really, really oppressive, sometimes kind of as high as like 70%, like we're talking like kind of Florida weather. And these storms get really, really nasty. Extremely high winds, tons of rain, lightning and thunder. I mean, the rain comes down like in like buckets. Some of these lightning storms are actually pretty cool, though. To get some good pictures. So the locals love it as well. They're out in the rain. They don't see rain a lot here, so they get out and they want to get soaked. Me and my daughter have been doing the same thing. Go out, if it's not lightning, get out there and get really wet. It's really refreshing. But warning, with the rain brings bugs, and especially mosquitoes. So when it rains, you gotta remember to keep the deep woods off ready. You'll need it. So there you have it, the 5 myths about Tucson that I've debunked for you guys. So I know I probably missed some things here. So go ahead, feel free to comment below and add your own misconceived truth about Tucson, add it to it. So I'd love to see what others, what you guys have to say, what your thoughts are on this cool city that we call Tucson. And again, I get calls every single day from folks like you who are looking to make a move out here to Tucson, and I love it, and I love being your so-called boots on the ground and give you as much information and knowledge as I can about this wonderful city. If you're thinking about a move out here or just curious as to what Tucson has to offer, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to connect with you guys. And by the way, if you have a home to sell in the United States or Canada before moving here to Tucson, we have real estate agents all over the country and Canada that can help you out. So keep that in mind. See you in the next video.